So why is there a huge spinning UFO over this mountain on the FAA webcam? I have mirrored the image. I have, because I saw this side over here. I thought, this does not look like a normal cloud. It doesn't, and this is not a normal signature right there. And if you look closely, you can see, well, no, this does not look like a normal cloud whatsoever. It looks like a huge disc-shaped UFO. This is what it looks like when I have mirrored it. And you can see, I'm using my cell phone, you all. I am. You can see right in this area, there's like windows. You can see the edge of the UFO. You can see one like side ring of it and another one right here. You can see that it's even all the way across, even when it's like a half of an image, like it was this half of an image. And I mirrored it. And this is the other half right over here. So why is there a huge UFO over this mountain spinning? And we're going to go look at it. We are. Because it's not normal. Wait. Okay. Cancel this out, Gina. Let's look at it in the inverted mode, too. Here's the inverted mode. Look at this, you all. So why is it there? Why is it there? It looks like the bell shape. You see it right up here at the top. Goes to the side. And here's the rest of it like that, just like that. And it literally, it's spinning around is what's happening on that mountain, is what's happening. And I wanted to share this right here. You can see it. The outline, it looks like there's faces in there too. There really does. And I wouldn't be surprised, because oftentimes in these UFOs, you can see faces in them. You can. But this is the FAA webcam. It's a mountain range, and there is a huge UFO. So let's come over here and look at this, you all. So this is the Haynes, wherever that's at. I have no idea where that's at. But I'm going to push this button. I want you to watch how this is spinning around. If it even lets you, it's hard to even see it that well, but you all, let me see if I can get the angle so you can see it spinning. Once it starts, it's spinning. See it? It's coming straight from that location. And I kept looking at it. I'm thinking, am I seeing the structure of a UFO? And I said, I think I am, because there's no reason why that should be spinning like it's spinning around in a circle. It shouldn't. But it is. And this is the FAA webcam right here. So let me find this. I'm going to show you the part. See, this right here doesn't even look normal to me, but it was this image right here. And I thought, no, nope, you look like a UFO. That's what I told myself. You look like a UFO right here. Because it's too perfect. It's way too perfect. That's today, and you can see wherever this is at, the western sky, FAA webcam. Where are we located, you all? I don't even know where it's at. I couldn't tell you where it's at. I don't know. If anybody else knows, well, that's fine. But this is it's in the United States. And oh, Michael, honey, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. This is a huge UFO. And you can see right here, all the way over there, and it's rotating on this FAA webcam. And for those who just tuned in, this is what I've pulled out of it. This is the mirrored image of it right here. And we know that there are UFOs, like flying saucers, that have the little hump on it. This doesn't look like Tiamat to me. This looks like a UFO, but you may see Tiamat in it. This right here was spinning around like this. Hello. And it's like perfect. It's like the perfect distance, and it tapers down like the side of a UFO would, and it has a straight edge, and it goes up like that. You can see the distance remains the same from here to here, and then tapers down. And this right here, that would not be the sun. It's not. But I have mirrored the image. You can see it right here. It's too perfect. Okay, and there could be faces in here. I'm not going to say that there are not faces. I will not say that there's not faces in here, because there have been ships, and there are ships, excuse me, with great big gigantic windows in them. But that's what it looks like. Look at the straight edge of this glowing area right here. So it's off it's the western thing of the FAA webcam is what it is, as it's spinning around in the sky. And it kind of reminds me, you know, sometimes you can catch the sun spinning like this. But there are UFOs during certain weather events that can be seen in the sky, you all, documented. And we wouldn't have planes flying around also in certain areas if they did not want to try to cover up anything. But they do. They fly around. See, that was another image that I had seen. Let me wait. That reminded me of a UFO. If we get back to the front part of it, it's like, if I break my screen might get too bright, so I'm not going to brighten it. It's right somehow inside of here. I thought, you know, this kind of looks like a UFO too, the way that this thing is. And there's no telling what these UFOs do. There isn't at all. It's this one right here. Right, curving down. Yeah. Microsoft Edge won't let you on. I'm not on Microsoft Edge or Edge. What's going on here, you all? You see a Terminator? Yeah, you just made it. No, I don't think it's a Terminator or anything like that. I think it's a UFO, and it's spinning around and like this in the sky. But it's all centrally located right behind here is where it's at. Let me push it again. I won't be on here too long. I just want to make a short video of this to document it, doing it spinning, like it's spinning. And you can go to the FAA webcam, the Haynes, whatever that is. I couldn't tell you where it's at. Oh, did you see how it just made this all blurred? See, no, it doesn't like us looking at this, but let me show you once again. So this is the inverted view, and I mirrored the image. That's what I did, mirrored it. And there's clearly something there, and the distance is uniformed. It's the same right here to here, and then it tapers down and goes over. And I wonder why this won't let me go to my next picture. And then right here, you can see it also again. So, I think this wants to keep kind of trying to blur it out. And I do want to say right now again, not the FAA, the Canada, France, Hawaii telescopes, the ones that would always have the time lapse of the 7 cameras, uh, or 8 or 6 cameras in Hawaii, they still have not put out any data, any time lapse for the public since the last thing they put out was on the 7th of December. And that was only 8 seconds when there's normally supposed to be 48. They have not put out any data coming from any of those cameras unless they're putting it out, and I am being banned from even looking at them, you all. Now, they can do that. They can pick up my IP address and say, oh, it's Gina again. Let's just block her IP address and let her see this one thing right here so she can't see our cameras. Yeah, there is an object by the sun, and I think a lot of people have seen it. But this right here was spinning around on the FAA webcam, and you know that that's not the sun. And I think it's a UFO. It's like just spinning. I don't know what mountain it is. It's in Haines on the FAA webcam, is all I know. And this is the inverted mode of it. And it does. It like has like a bell shape at the top. And then like that. You know, what if it has writings on it? Do some of those UFOs have writing on them? Like some kind of like ancient white writing? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if they do or not. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It looks like a group of people. And inside there, I have seen giant faces inside windows. Giant. And I mean giant. And you very well could see faces looking out. I wouldn't say that you wouldn't see it. I would not say that at all. I don't know, Danny, honey. So if I were to shrink this down, I don't know where this is located. I really don't. Let me, okay, here's where it's located. It's located, well, you can see it right there. Let me move this over. I think you can see it. Oh, I don't know how to do that. I can't see it anymore. Okay, here it is, right here. Haines. Where, if that's in Alaska, maybe, that's where it's located. Right there. So, that's it right there. So it's way up there, you all. But that's the camera. Now, if we were to come down here, let me close it out. You could, the whole sky looked, you know, like it's ready for some weather up there. But if you were to come over to here to the Wolf Creek Pass, I don't know what you would even see because I haven't even went on it today at all. Let's see what they got. At the Wolf Creek Pass, it would normally be, if you would see anything, it would be in that southern sky. But I don't think you're going to see anything. The weather is too messed up. But you might, and I don't want to be kind of negative. Gina, honey, don't be like that. Okay, let's see what we can see on this Wolf Creek Pass. And this is in Colorado. Okay, yeah, you see it right there. Oh, they're really hiding it. You only get a small glimpse of it, you all. Because they got the sky cake like icing. Just a teeny tiny glimpse, but you can see the red that goes on beneath it. See it? Rotating. And then boom, they hide it. I'm fully aware of the Angels Don't Play This harp. I've got the book, and I studied that years and years and years ago. But that's one instrument among many that they have in strategic locations around the world. And now, we've got space wars. We've got things up in space also. And I'm sure there's some extraterrestrials that are up in space too, who have advanced technology also. They do. So, yeah. I used to think, oh, well, I would just look for a likely culprit. No, it's much greater than HARP, and everything is much greater than CERN because there's way too many bigger players that we discovered. It was like last week, big players, and makes them look like a teeny tiny speck. But that's okay, you all. And the information's really, it's not for everyone because it just isn't. Some people will listen and then some people will not. So if you're just tuning in, let's look at this, you all. This is looks like a big UFO that spins around and around and around and around. Hello, Andromeda native. It looks like a bell-shaped kind of UFO in the inverted. And then I mirrored the image. It's in Haines, maybe Alaska or something. I don't know the exact location because I don't know where that's located. But if you were just looking at the half of the side, you would see the edge. If I can get that cursor over there, you would see the edge that goes down, and that's not a normal sun ray or anything like that at all. Now I don't know where that HARP is located. I've already forgot too. Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, this was in that area, and this is the one half of it right here in the inverted mode. You can see it. I didn't mirror this part yet. That was just the one half. It showed the going down, and then this image right here. And then you can see, like right here too, it's going down. You can see the band on the side. You can look at that just like that. And it's going over. You can see it again. See, I didn't even mirror this image, and you can see it. You can see it going straight across, and you can see the individual windows, but it's a uniform. It's even from here to here, so it can't be a cloud. It can't. And you can see the windows. This is the original photo that I screenshotted off the FAA weather cams. You can see, yeah, okay, it's Haines. I don't know where it's going to say it's at, but it is. Boom. Right there, and it's rotating around in the sky is what it's doing. This is like one level and then another level. I wonder if there's like a being's head right there. They could have their head sticking up. And here's another image of it before that spot right there, but it's over this mountain range right here. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yeah, it's over this mountain range, and then look at this. That's not the sun, the way that it's shaped. And then you can see there's something up here too. I really wish the observatories would not keep their data to themselves. I really wish they wouldn't, because there's something up there. Now you can see there's also something here. You can see the lines. And how do they know, really? This was Mount Etna. This is really interesting. When I went to Mount Etna, after 3:30, their camera went under maintenance, and it didn't come back on until the nighttime. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well, something was in the sky, and you didn't want people noticing what was coming through. That's what I was thinking. You didn't want anybody noticing. But again, you all, this is it. Right here, this is the mirrored image of what appears to be a UFO. Come on now, focus. Focus. It doesn't want to focus that well, but you can see it. And then this is the inverted image of it. And it was like spinning around, it seemed like, in the sky. And there really does appear to be like big giant faces looking out of it. So I am going to go, you all. I just wanted to get on here really fast. I hope to see you all later. Because I don't think I'm going to be taking any more naps. I'm really probably going to be up for a while. Yeah. So, with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. You see the faces? Yeah. They're in there. They're giant, giant, giant beings in the sky. Yeah. Rambo 2, honey. It's probably because you didn't get the notification. That's probably why. And sometimes that happens quite often, not with me, but just with a lot of other people too, not just me. Oh, you're so welcome, Palladian's Light. FQ Love. Yes. Oh, you hate it. No, Rambo, honey. That's okay. I'll be back on later. I will. I'll be back on later. If our power don't get knocked out or nothing. Nothing's happened where we're at yet, you all. So you could you imagine these UFOs, when they're spinning around, they do have weaponry. They do have advanced technology, and they can use that technology to do whatever they want. They can. What are we going to do about it? Nothing. You ain't going to be nothing about it at all. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people saying, you can pick me up too, only if you're a good vibration. If you are of the light, and I mean the pure love's light, the light forces. Yeah, because your spirit would know. If you saw a UFO, your spirit would resonate of it. If you have divine love within your being and you see a certain type of UFO or a ship or something, you will recognize the frequency. And if it's of the light, that frequency, if you got the light within you, your frequency will connect with it. And it will be at peace. But if it doesn't, you all don't go on it. Don't go on it at all. That's right, you all. I'm going to go. Love you.